The Sabarmati Report, a film based on Godhra train carnage, has sparked intense debate and exposed the hypocrisy of the opposition. Endorsed by Prime Minister Modi and Amit Shah, the film claims to reveal the truth behind the tragedy, contradicting the narrative of certain groups. The opposition's swift dismissal of the film as a propaganda piece and accusations of truth distortion against PM Modi and BJP raised questions about their own tolerance for diverse perspectives. This reaction, viewers, is particularly striking given their past support for films like Firak, which explored the Gujarat riots, and viewers, Rahul Gandhi's attendance at its screening underscores the apparent double standard. The opposition's fierce criticism of the Sabarmati Report contrasts with their silence or even praise for films like Firak, which also tackled sensitive topics. Viewers, labeling the Sabarmati Report as propaganda while embracing similar films from the other side betrays a biased approach to truth and free speech. The opposition's reaction reveals a desire to suppress narratives that challenge their own, undermining their claims of promoting inclusivity and open dialogue. Now, there's a pattern to it, as happened with many films in the past. I don't want to name the films, you know what I'm talking about. As the Sabarmati Report sparks crucial conversations, it's essential to examine the motivations behind the opposition's intolerance. Are they attempting to shield their own narrative from scrutiny? The answer, viewers, lies in their past actions and present reactions.
भाई देश के प्रधानमंत्री हैं या किसी फिल्म के सेल्समैन है, नहीं समझ में आता। पहले अडानी जी के लिए पावर प्रोजेक्ट बेचने का काम करते हैं, बिजली बेचने का काम करते हैं, कभी कोयला खदान खरीदने का काम करते हैं, अब फिल्में बेचने का काम करने लग गए।
सच बिल्कुल है, इन्होंने गुजरात पे फिल्म लाया, इन्होंने बिल्कुल झूठ लाया, इन्होंने कश्मीर में फिल्म लाया, झूठ लाया इन्होंने। ये सिर्फ नफरत मुसलमानों के खिलाफ नफरत ही बोलना उनका काम रह गया है। जनता समझ चुकी है कि ये झूठे लोग हैं, सिर्फ नफरत फैलाते हैं, धर्म और धर्म के बीच में नफरत फैलाना, गंगा जमुनी तहजीब खत्म करना, इसलिए जनता इसको रिजेक्ट करेगी।
गुजरात के खिलाफ और हिंदू समाज के खिलाफ बहुत बड़ा षड्यंत्र रचा गया कांग्रेस के द्वारा, ताकि ऐसा प्रस्तुत किया जाए कि हिंदू दंगाई है, हिंदू आक्रांता है, हिंदू जो है आक्रमण करता है। आज उनकी पोल पूरी तरह से खुल गई है।
Well, eventually truth will prevail. It will come out. No matter whatever narrative you try to portray, eventually fact will come out, and this is what Sabarmati shows also.
Let's open this up. Ravi Srivastav joins the debate. Atikur Rahman also with us. Atikur Rahman, what's the problem with this film, the Sabarmati Report?
Not at all, Pranesh. Pranesh, if I go for a objection to this Sabarmati Report film, then I will lose my right to say that the Modi government had no right to ban the BBC documentary. All the filmmakers have their right to give their opinion, and this is an opinion created by this film. We are of the opinion that the Sabarmati and the entire episode of the Godhra train burning was perpetuated by the BJP so that they gained ground in Gujarat, and that became reality. Mr. Modi and Mr. Shah, whatever they are today, it is because of the Godhra train burning incident.
No, Atikur Rahman, पहले तो ये बताइए, फिल्म देखी है आपने?
No, I watched the trailer and some of their
ट्रेलर देख के आपने पूरा रिव्यू लिख दिया,
saying about the film, but I haven't seen the film.
ये तो this is a talent in itself.
I am not objecting.
Why
to
should
film,
one
Pranesh,
waste 2.5 hours, watch the trailer, write reviews, give opinions? What is this, Professor Mondal?
No, I will watch the film.
No, you
I will watch the
don't
film.
say that, sir. Don't say. You will be, branded as a bigot.
Then why?
आपको संघी बोलेंगे if you say that you will watch this film.
No,
Professor Mondal, have you seen the film?
So then why are you having the debate? Why are you having the debate? Have you seen the film?
I am asking you, sir. I am not calling it a propaganda.
So none of us are No, absolutely. None of us might have seen the film. It's just been released, right? So if there are issues that the people might love to watch the film, people might not love to watch the film.
That's absolutely all right, Professor Mondal. Then people, my simple question is, sir, 1 minute.
Yeah.
Let's not confuse the viewer. If someone has not watched the film, Why call it propaganda?
You ask simple questions, but you don't allow us to answer. No, I'm not calling it nothing. There is no question. I mean, the fact remains that Godhra happened and Gujarat riots happened. And for both, the Gujarat government was responsible. They had the responsibility.
Okay.
They could not prevent either. Both are devastating incidents as far as 21st century India is concerned. And for both, I squarely blame Gujarat government led by Mr. Modi.
Right.
That's simple, as simple as that.
Right, sir. Right. Ravi Srivastav, what would you say, sir? Prime Minister Modi has endorsed the film. He says truth has a habit of coming out. You can't suppress the truth. There's a meltdown in the ecosystem. ऐसा क्यों?
In past, I remember, I think he endorsed Kashmir Files. He endorsed Kerala Story. I think out of 18 hours which he works, I think he spends every day 3 to 4 hours in watching only films. Now, first, my disclaimer, I have not seen the film and I will not see the film. Simple. Because I know what is shown there. It is all bank loan, I think. Normally, producers make with the bank loan, and bank loan is a public money. So a film has been made in which some one-side story has been played. It appears to me. I don't know. I'll not see the film. I'll read only reviews.
So
now, fact is, the film does not talk about the Gujarat genocide, in which others say that so what? Is it 2,000 people did not commit suicide in Gujarat, in Ahmedabad, and nowhere in the film that much I have come to know.
Come on, let's at least let's have some semblance of objectivity, sir, please. Tehseen, what have we seen? Atikur Rahman says, I have watched the trailer. He has an opinion on the film already. Ravi Srivastav says, I will not watch the film, but I know it is propaganda. What is your take?
I will have to watch the movie because both the producer and the actor are very close friends of mine. In fact, I met them last week together. But let me make another point. Whether the movie is propaganda or no, I'm against movies being banned. But since this debate is about propaganda, what happened in Gujarat, what didn't happen in Gujarat, I'll give you what is not propaganda and I'll leave it for your viewers to judge. There's a city of Ahmedabad in Gujarat. The police commissioner of Ahmedabad charged the Times of India, I'm not making this up, not individual journalists, Times of India for sedition for reporting what happened. Now the Prime Minister said everything was a lie. So I ask you and your esteemed channel, is what the Prime Minister saying is the truth now? Was Times of India lying then? Times of India, not reporters. They were charged with sedition. People came out, protested. Courts had to intervene. The Chief Minister of Gujarat, Narendra Modi, charged Times of India for sedition. Now I'm asking you, with respect, was Times of India lying? Look,
no, I thought, Tehseen, you would also cite excerpt from the Nanavati Commission report, but that's okay.
Then that Prime Minister come in today.
That's okay. Sanju Verma, answer the charge that this is a propaganda film. The reason why the Prime Minister is speaking about it, because he wants to deflect from real issues and he wants to push this propaganda.
Pranesh, before answering your question, I think your audience needs to hear this. The Union Home Minister, playing on the front foot as he should, has written this on X about the Sabarmati Report. The Sabarmati Report defies the ecosystem with unparalleled courage and exposes the truth behind the fateful episode to broad daylight. No matter how hard a powerful ecosystem tries, it cannot keep the truth hidden in darkness forever. So I want to tell the Congress ecosystem, आज ecosystem भी हमारा है और सरकार भी हमारी है, and that is the reason the Sabarmati Report is out there in the theaters to nail the lives of people who tried incarcerating Narendra Modi for over 2 decades from 2002 to 2022. Finally, in June 2022, the Supreme Court not only gave Narendra Modi a clean sheet, but said that there was never any criminal conspiracy by Narendra Modi when he was the chief minister to undermine Muslims as a minority. And let me tell you, Tehseen, who was the SIT chief who looked into the Godhra riots? It was a man called R.K. Raghavan. And R.K. Raghavan was appointed by whom? He was appointed by Manmohan Singh / the proxy government of Sonia Gandhi. SIT आपने गठन किया उसका. SIT का हेड R.K. Raghavan आपका आदमी था. सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने भी क्लीन चिट दी, गुजरात हाई कोर्ट ने क्लीन चिट दी,
Right.
और आप यहां बैठकर आज भी नरेंद्र मोदी पर उंगलियां उठा रहे हो. दैट इज कॉल्ड प्रोपेगेंडा, दैट इट हैज फेल्ड बिकॉज इकोसिस्टम और सरकार दोनों हमारी है. अब आपके पेट में जो उबाल आ रहा है ना, उसका इलाज करवाइए.
Dr. Ranganathan, you have the last word. What explains this, reaction, this meltdown of the ecosystem?
Well, the truth has always a propensity to come out sooner or later. It may take years, weeks, decades, but it comes out. And as far as one panelist, whom I respect, Mr. Atikur Rahman, saying that, look, this made careers out of Modi, I'm sorry. It made careers of thousands of people who accused Modi of so many lies that every lie was exposed, not only by the SIT, but also by the media when the real tapes came out. For example, Modi was accused of saying every action has an equal and opposite reaction, justifying the Gujarat riots. The fact was, he said, I do not want such reaction. That part was cut out. The other thing was, Modi was castigated by Atal Bihari Vajpayee saying Raj Dharm ka palan hona chahiye, nahi ho raha hai. The fact is, Atal Bihari Vajpayee said, aur ho raha hai, Raj Dharm ka ho raha hai. So many lies, but I want to end with something that is away from politics. Pranesh, over the last 10 years, we remember and we've been made to remember who was Pehlu Khan, who was Akhlaq. But here is a question I pose specifically to Atikur Rahman. Do we know who were Nilima, Jyoti, Prema, Jeevi, Devkala, Zaver, Mittal, Neeta, Harshad, Pratiksha, Neeru, Chaya, Chirag, Sudha, Mala, Arvind, Umakant, Sadashiv, Mani, Jaisal, Mansukh, Rati, Jamna, Shanta, Indira, Rajesh, Sheila, Manjula, Champa, Diwali, Lalita, Mangu, Pralad, Bhimji, Lakhu, Vitthal, Sailesh, Amrut, Narendra, Raman. Have we ever wondered, Atikurji, who were these people who were burnt alive, men, women and children, for no fault of theirs? I know you don't know their names, but at least I want to ask you this simple question. Yes or no? Do you know who were Haji Bilal and Abdul Razak? ये तो पता होगा, ये भी नहीं बताएंगे. They were the Congress corporators who were convicted for setting the Sabarmati Express on fire. They were from Congress.
Atikur Rahman, quick comment, sir.
Pranesh, may I respond to this? Thank you. Pranesh, how many of them who gained out of this Sabarmati and the Gujarat riots became the Prime Minister and the Home Minister of India? First point. Secondly,
No, 1 minute. No, what are you saying? 1 minute. How does one? No, 1 minute. How does one? 1 minute, sir. 1 minute. How does one become Prime Minister? How does one become the Prime Minister? Should I now explain you that process? Yeah. Atikur Rahman, you call yourself Islamic scholar. Think before you speak, sir. Please, let's have reasonable commentary, at least on national television. I respect you, Atikur Rahman, but don't make these irresponsible statements. Please, spare a thought at least for people who lost their lives. We're completely out of time on this one. I thank all of you for joining us. The news hour with Navita Kumar on the other side.